Para, 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 para. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Mistopher Christopher show. Now, before we get into anything, before we have an argument, before things get intense and uncomfortable, I know I haven't done a Mistopher Christopher show in weeks and weeks and weeks. And it says down there every week. It hasn't been. Sorry. It's me, not you. Just want to make that clear.
False advertising. It's the Mr. Christopher nearly every week show.
It's the every week if I feel like it show. And you know why? Because it's my show.
It's your show. You do whatever you like.
So, Miss Paula Peralta, you all know Miss Paula Peralta. She's been on the Mr. Christopher show a few times. We love her. We adore her. She's delightful. She is exuberance on legs. She is glorious if there was something embodied that is glory. How are you, Miss Paula Peralta?
I am wonderful. I have to tell you, I made the most delicious dinner. Well, it's in the oven as we speak, and I can smell it. And during your glorious introduction, I was like, you know what else is glorious? This dinner.
Tell us about it. What did you make?
Well, I had a bunch of zucchini and squash, so I chopped it up. And I had some onion, I chopped it up. And then I had some onion and garlic and some bell peppers as well, which you guys in Australia and in England call them something else, but I can't think of what it's called right now.
Capsicums.
Capsicums. That's right. So I had some capsicums of a variety of tones and colors. And some chicken as well that I put in there, and some fresh mozzarella. So I pieced that up, and some tomatoes. So you bake it for a little bit, you smash the tomatoes, and then you put the mozzarella and some salt and pepper, and it's delicious.
So the title we gave to our show this week.
This is now the Mr. Christopher nearly every week cooking show.
Look, we've made s'mores on this show. We've made mac and cheese in this show. And now we've had a delightful recipe for a vegetable and chicken mozzarella bake. People should be paying admission.
True story.
So, but what we talked about is, what's an energy pull?
Yes, absolutely. So it's interesting. Before I was introduced to the tools of access consciousness, I think it's safe to say that I'd never had a conversation about energy ever in my life. Growing up, I think I heard adults in my life being like, I don't know, something ain't right with them. But other than that, I don't know that the word energy was ever used. And so it's really cool to talk about something like energy pulls, because it's a whole new acknowledgement of you in a really magical way.
It is. And I want to say something to that too. As soon as you start talking about energy, like in this day and age that we're in now, self-development, self-improvement, I hate those terms, but I'm using them, is become pretty normal. Like we all do things to improve how we live and have more peace with who we are and become more functional in our lives to reach the goals that we've set for ourselves, etc. And that's pretty mainstream normal. And for a while, if you added the word energy to that, people were like, whoa, now hang on a minute, too far.
Yeah, however, it got really woo-woo really fast.
Yeah, and people were like, nah, I'm out. However, I reckon that is changing rather rapidly. Now, how do I know this? I was watching, maybe last night, maybe 2 nights ago, a new Netflix series with Ms. Gwyneth Paltrow called Love, Sex, and Goop. So yeah. Goop is the thing Gwyneth Paltrow does about lifestyle and health and beauty and all of that, right? Wellness. And in this program called Sex, Love, and Goop, they were working with couples who maybe the fizzle's gone out of their relationship, blah, 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 right? And they were getting them to do these tests to determine what their sort of sexual language was or what their turn-ons were. And there was things like kink and outright sexual, sensual. And one of the things was energetic. And they took this couple who have not had the best time finding common ground sexually and realized after they did this test, well, you both are actually really turned on by energetic things. Mm-hmm. And they brought in this guy to work with them and he demonstrated, and he did all this work with his hands off the body and created all this crazy turn on and these really visceral responses from people's bodies with just manipulating energetic fields around the body with his hands. Now, if that kind of thing has people like Gwyneth Paltrow talking about it on platforms like Netflix, I really get that this discussion about energy is becoming much less important.
Yep, for sure. And yeah, it what I love about like energy pulls and the conversations we've been having is like, what if you didn't have to be some sort of guru on Gwyneth Paltrow's Netflix show to play with and manipulate and receive from and contribute to all the energies in the world?
Right? And it's not like inaccessible. It's actually around us all the time. Now, the other thing I want to talk about this is you, my dear. So you have been a friend of mine who I've created with and helped like come up with ideas for different seminars that we've done, etc., for a while. And we were having a meeting one day and you posed this idea that I do an energy pull class. And I was like, oh, really? Really? You want to do this? I can't stand these. I was seeing all of these other people out there in who work with energy and stuff doing these energy pulls, and I was like, this is the hokiest, most ridiculous garbage I've ever seen in my life. So I went, wow, if I have this much resistance to doing this, there's probably something in it. Have you all ever noticed that out there, gentle listeners? When you have the resistance to things, that's quite often where there's something for you.
Yeah.
Like, why are you having a response?
And yes, that actually too, just to even dive a little deeper into that, is it's funny because I just started creating with your team and your whole team was like, no, we've tried, Paula. Like, it's not happening. I was like, oh, like I just thought it would be really cool. But also, and this is an acknowledgement of you, so put on your receiving panties, Chris, because like,
or take them off. Ooh.
Or take the right. What you dealer's wearer's choice.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the thing, is that yes, like they have a tendency to be really significant or like even a little woo-woo or like, you know, we'll say hokey, although if you're watching this and you've done an energy pull, I'm not talking about you. And what I was looking at with you is that you have this way of manipulating energy. And side note, what if manipulation wasn't always a bad thing? But you have this way of manipulating energy that's actually really fun and really engaging and actually invites people to something that they haven't chosen before. And that's what, when we were looking at the energy polls many moons ago for the first time, like that's what I was looking at, is that like for you, you make everything fun.
Well, if you're not having fun, what's the point?
There you go. So like, what if playing with energy and manipulating like the molecules in the universe could actually be fun? What if it didn't have to be hard work?
Right? Yeah. So I'm grateful for you for that, because this is now the fourth or fifth one we've done over the last couple of years, and they have created so much change and so much peace. And I have to also acknowledge this other thing. The target that I have for myself personally of like what I want to see different in the world or what I want my life to be like is to create this sense of communion and intimacy with everyone and all things, where there's no separation between you and I, and the walls of judgment start to just melt away, you know, where there's that peace and ease with who you are and how you be in the world. That's what I'm asking for. And that comes from having gratitude, allowance, vulnerability with everything, having honor and trust that everything is, that the universe has your back and you are part of the universe, right? These energy pulls are actually contributing to that. So I have to thank you for that.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thanks for saying yes, because you chose it. I just presented it on a beautiful gilded platter. It was a Tiffany, a sterling silver Tiffany platter, because I had an inkling that you might be a fan of.
It's what I like, sugar.
Particular type of silver. Yeah, and I think it's. So the other thing too is the thing about these energy pulls is that even if you don't know, I'm gonna say no, that there's like a you have a connection to the universe, you have an ability to play with energy. Like even if you don't actually know that, but you think, that might be fun. Spoiler alert, that's like the energy of the universe actually calling to you and telling you that it might be something that creates your life.
Totally. The other thing about it too that is such a gift, like I love what you just said, and everywhere that like these days it's so easy to get kind of caught up in things and the rightness and wrongness of things and the judgment of it, and get quite anxious about the future and what's coming and how things are going to turn out, and get filled with doubt and anxiety and worry and stress. And gosh, that's not a fun way to live. But I want to give everyone this tip, whether you come along or not to this energy pool or anything in the future. Take a minute and just stop. Look around you and see what is there that you can be grateful for and enjoy that's around you right now. What is there that's a gift that you can celebrate and just be present with it? Take you into now and be here and enjoy what is, rather than go, how's it all going to turn out? What's going to happen? Am I making the right choice? Like, hang on, just be here now. And that's really easy. Like, say I'm in my office, and one of the things I love about my office is it's filled with treasure. And it's even easier out there. Like just perceiving the gift of the energy of the breeze coming through with my windows open, and the trees outside, and the smell of, right now, this bush behind me, it's in bloom, and it's got these little kind of jasmine-like flowers, a bit like honeysuckle even, and they have this really sweet perfume that's wafting into the room. It's such a gift to take a moment and go, let's be present with that. Just drop all your barriers and receive from what it's giving you, and also ask what you can contribute back to it, rather than, are the taxes paid?
So it could be the whispering scent of honeysuckle or tax stress. You have a choice.
What would you like?
I choose honeysuckle.
Me too.
For now.
Yeah, and so the way these things work too, so everyone knows, is they're 20 minutes each, and they're 4 days in a row. So they're really early where I am. They're 6 a.m. we start, but every morning I'm going to be somewhere different, and I'm going to be somewhere in nature. Like one of the things about our house that we fell in love with when we bought it is in front, there's this incredible little oval park that has like maybe 20, 30 trees that have been there for about 100 years. And they create this little shaded oasis, and there's one beautiful little swing there, and like I'm gonna go and be present there and bring that energy to the first one, and all of them will be something different. So
Amazing.
yeah.
I love it. I know, looking at your background, I'm like, man, I'm so plain back here. I'm like,
I got all sorts of stuff.
It's so amazing. The best too is, okay, that wallpaper is never stops being gorgeous.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes. And also yes, Jen says, and it's uploaded to Kajabi so you can listen to it over and over forever. How's it get better than that? And the other, wait, can we see the other side, like what you're looking at right now? Is it possible? Will your computer?
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll see my ring light.
That's okay. That's like one of my favorite parts of the house.
The bar.
It's my favorite part of any house.
Is the cocktail cabinet.
Obviously. No, it's so beautiful, like with the gold and all the bits.
Yeah. And the champagne fridge, and yeah.
Love it.
How I would like to live.
Yes. Me too. Let's pull it in.
That's the thing. These energy pulls are so creative. It really is about connecting with what you would like your life to be and what energies you would like present in your life, and pulling them in rather than
being at the effect of whatever life throws you.
Mm-hmm.
Honey. Awesome. Well, thank you for this conversation. And can I just say that there is like a cadence to when you're explaining things. Like even when you were talking about the fragrance of the trees coming in through your window, I was like,
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you don't do that when you're describing what's cooking in the oven?
I do, but okay. Thank you.
No but. No but. The only but's the one you sit on.
Yeah, that's right. True story. Received. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm grateful for you every day. You're a gift and a joy.
Oh, thanks. You too. I can't wait. Tomorrow, we start tomorrow.
We do.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Little less than 24 hours, so.
It's going to be amazing. So if you would like to join, you can go to mrchristopherhughes.com.
If you stall, I'll find the link.
Yes. I love it. It's going to be so good. Because the title of it is Receiving the Gifts of the Earth. So I love the idea that you're going to all the places.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, this time it's not so much about, pulling in money, pulling in the thing that you've decided you want. It's more about receiving the gift that the earth is here with us.
Yeah. That's actually really interesting. I was just reading Beings of Light by Shannon O'Hara, and one of the things that she talks to, and it's kind of like this like cheeky moment in the book, with which there's lots of those throughout there, but she talks about like how she's speaking about receiving and gifting and receiving and contribution, and she was talking about how the sun shines on the earth, right? 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, forever and ever. Amen. And the point she made was that the sun never sends a bill to the earth at the end of the month and is like, listen, pay up, sister. Like, I've been shining on you for 24 hours a day. Like, it just continues to shine. And that the earth like grows beautiful flowers, and the trees and humans, right? There's all these things that the earth creates with this gift of the sunlight that the sun gives to it. And it facilitated me in such a different way about really like how much the earth gives to us. Like, so that's where I kind of went down that rabbit hole of like, well, if the sun gives to the earth and then the earth gives to us, like, what does that look like? How can I receive from it? And again, like you mentioned, like, what can I contribute to the earth? And it's one of those things I think people don't think about, like how much the earth gives to us.
Yeah. And contributing back to it isn't about, I owe you something because I get so much. And it isn't about what you have to do for it to fix whatever's wrong with it. It's more like just the gift of you and your presence and your energy and what you can feed to the earth, like just as a gifting back, like you are as radiant as the sun and the earth, and having you willing to give that to the earth is actually a nourishment and an enrichment and a gift to every molecule on the planet.
And even even the joy, like the willingness to receive from the earth, and like laying in the grass, or like soaking up the sunshine, or, you know, swinging on the swing in the park, like that joy and that like bubbling up, that sometimes that actual laughter that it comes is also a gift. Like that is also a contribution back to the earth. And when you're talking about energies, right, that like gifting and receiving, it's not always this like tangible thing, but it is absolutely perceivable. So yeah, I'm excited to see what shows up. I think the energy pulls may have already started.
Well, for those who would like to be a part of this and would like to contribute to a greater possibility and receive a greater possibility, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yay! Thanks, Chris. You're the best.
Thanks, Miss Paula P. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.